Hello, everyone. This is Thomas Pepin NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's talk about the NHL. It cracks me up every time because I have this stream started, and then uh, I'm getting stuff set up to make sure everything's all good, and then I'm about to say my introduction thing, and I always do a deep breath before I say it. Anyways, it cracks me up. So sometimes I just have to pause and laugh at it. Anyways, good day. Today we, it's the first one after that super long series where I developed a management strategy for NHL GMs, and it's nice in a sense for it to be done. I mean, equally, I thoroughly enjoyed the series, and I was having a good time going through it. But it's nice to have something done and accomplished and whatever. So, um, from that perspective, it's nice. But yeah, also, I mean, it's nice to move on to something new. So, something new today is we're going to be discussing how important special teams are in the NHL. We're going to take a look at it from a couple perspectives. It should be relatively quick and easy, the calculations and stuff, at least from what I'm going to do. So it might be a short stream. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how long things take. So give me a brief moment. Yeah, I think I can share screen. So I haven't finished doing what I was doing. How am I gonna do this? Let's do it all the non-COVID years. I think that's gonna be. So I think it's 13, 14, up to. Last year was not those two, so it's here, I believe. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years. I think that's right. We want 100 rows. And then we want special teams, power play. So goals against by strength. Wish they just had special teams. Do they not have special teams? Team goals, games. What's that, anyways? Huh. That's an interesting one. Shots by type, shootout, shoot attempts. If I have to do this separately, that's going to be so annoying. Power play goals for. Oh, that sucks. Stupid. Okay. Give me a brief moment. I just need to organize a few things. Okay, so this goes here. This goes here. I think I can share again. So what I'm going to have to do is download all the spreadsheets separately and then combine them. Man, this is just so annoying. That's one, two, and we want regular stats, I believe. Man. I wish, man, they should make it where you can have custom data sets and stuff. Like it wouldn't be all that more difficult for them. Stupid thing. So I think that's everything I need. It's going to be a small sample size to do the calculations that I'm going to be doing, but that's fine. So we'll start by combining these. We want this. Delete that. What's next? So we will organize by. We'll do. Why is it not? There we go. So we want season, ascending, team, ascending, and that should be good. Okay. And then next, we have to combine each of these stupid things. So we want this. No. Like this. Close this. Delete that. Keep that open. Then we want penalty kill. Take these, put them over here. Close that. Delete that. Then we want ascending team. Wait. Ascending season. Ascending team. That's good. And we take that. We'll paste it there. Close that. Delete that. Equals that equals. Oops. A2 equals B2. Good. Okay, make sure these line up. Good. Then we want power play. Ascending season, ascending team. And we take this, move it over here. Equals that, equals that. Those are good, so everything lines up, and then we don't need that spreadsheet, and we are combined. Now save this, close this, rename to good. Oh shoot. That sucks. I don't have the stat categories. One sec. While I'm at it, should I just... You know what I'm gonna do? Should I do that? I'm already there, so let's do it anyways. So we are going to also add last year because we can, because I have to go back and do it, get all this stuff again anyways. So we will add last year as well because it was also an 82 game season. So we got that. Penalty kill. And then we want power play. So it's not so bad actually. We'll have a better data set as a result of me having to go back and get stuff. So I can share again. Which one was first? That's a good question. Oh, no. That sucks. Okay, so sorry. The problem is I don't know which is which. That's gotta be power play. Penalty kill. It's gonna be high. Yeah, so it has to be. Never mind. I don't need to figure that out. I'll be fine. So first though, I do need to not screw this up again. We want season, team, we want this. Which one has the... So it has to be this one. Then this goes underneath here. That's good. Can close this. Delete that. We want power play. Organized by season, team. Take this. Move this. Take this. Move that. Then we can close that. Delete that. And last, we need season, team, delete that, save. We should have all the headings now and they should all be correct. Then let's just make sure they all line up correctly. Good. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we don't need. So we don't need team season game played win loss tie. Team season game played win loss tie. So we don't need these. Overtime, points percentage. Overtime, points percentage. We don't need those. Time shorthanded. We'll keep all the rest here. Oh shoot, I need the headings too. I don't think I did that. Good. Team season games play win loss. OT points percentage. So don't need those. We need all of this. Good. That's it for that. And we want that. Okay, so now we can run all the numbers. So what I wanted to do is so I want to see the correlation between different data points as well as just the percentage representation of certain things. So first I want to see how many power play goals, or what percentage of total goals, what percentage of power play goals are what percentage of total goals for a team. There we go. Hey, I can put a sentence together. Likewise for penalty kill, and then also see about correlations too. So we'll do all those. Now that we have all the data, that should be quite straightforward. So we shall see. Now what I want to do is we want to freeze the first row so I can see what I'm doing. So we want Hmm. I feel like I should almost do it for all data points because for one, why not? Yeah, and second, I mean, they could be interesting. So, um, yeah, let's do it. Why not? Um, so we want point percentage. And power play percentage. Okay, we want I think that's enough decimal points. And then we want I think that works. And run that straight across. Resize. I guess we can't do it from that or that. And then I just want to make sure that this is power play goals against divided by time shorthanded is should be the penalty kill percentage. Oh, whoops. No, so it's this minus this divided by that is 75%. So that should be correct then. So we want equals that divided by no, so wait. So we want the sum of all those except for that. Equals that divided by that. We want the sum of all those. Power play goals for, so that should be equals that divided by that. It's 21%. Good. And we want equals, nope, we want the sum of those except for that equals that divided by that. And we need to, actually I can just do this. Good. Okay, so that excuse me. So that should be all the calculations we need to do. Oh, well, that's kind of funny anyways, because goals for and goals against are the same because they are all the goals for, which means that they're also all the goals against. Pretty neat. Oh, I should... that goes here. Hope you guys can see that. I'll see that in a couple seconds, but in the meantime, I'll go get something else. Put this here. So good news, you can see what I wanted you to see. We need perfect, and it fits well too. All right, so now what I did is I pulled up my handy dandy correlation coefficient reference chart that tells you how to interpret correlation coefficients, and so now we can actually better understand all these ones that we've calculated. So the first thing I'll do is the simple stuff. So this should be very easy to understand for everybody. So first thing I wanted to do here is we totaled all the power play goals against. So that's all the goals a team would have been scored on when they're on the penalty kill. Got all those goals against while teams are on the penalty kill. Divide that by all the goals that were scored against across all those seasons, and then that gives you the percentage of goals scored against on the penalty kill. So So 20.71% of goals scored against teams are on the penalty kill. So what I would say from that is, I mean, if 20% of your goals uh, against are on the penalty kill, I mean, that's a substantial percentage of the goals against, which means that your penalty kill performance is quite important. If it was only something like, 5% or maybe even 10%, you could argue it's not as important, but 20%, I would argue, is uh, a substantial percentage of the goals against, and then as a result, uh, your penalty kill is quite important. Um, Now, next thing I'm interested to see is actually that's funny because I guess that makes sense. So we power play goals for are the is the same total as penalty killed goals against. I didn't think of that, but I mean, yeah, it's something I just demonstrated with all goals for must be equal to all goals against. And so as a result, the power play goals for represent 20.71% of all goals for. Um, so your goals for are or your power play goals are as important for power play goals for are as important as your power play or penalty kill goals against. So uh, it's funny that the math was that simple, but hey, sometimes you discover things from just not thinking. So there you go. So both cases, power play and penalty kill, are equally important as a percentage of your total goals because they represent about 20.71% of your goals for or goals against across the league, that is. So from there, now we can take a look at all these correlations, which is going to be interesting. So we shall start with power play percentage, 0.499. So your success rate on the power play has a moderate slash strong slash fair correlation with your point percentage. So it's not I wouldn't say it's of critical importance, and I mean we've kind of just shown 20% of total goals for, power play goals for, or penalty kill goals against, or the representation of those are 20 whatever it was 20.71%. So that means it's important, but it's not of critical importance. Likewise for, which makes sense why power play percentage and penalty kill percentage are not. There's a strong, there's a moderate, I would say is the best way to describe it, correlation between those and winning percentage. So it's something that really needs to be looked at, but it's like you can see from 20% of total goals for or goals against means that it's not half, but it's a chunk, so it does matter. Shots per game played, 0.453. So same kind of way. Face-off percentage has a weak correlation. So face-off percentage is not something that's of critical importance, apparently, based on this. TS, is it time shorthanded? I think so. So is that time shorthanded? I think so. Anyways, so if assuming that is what it is, I'm pretty sure it is. At 0.06, that's quite low, which means that it's a weak, negligible, poor correlation, which means that the number of penalty kills you have, yeah, those are penalty kills. So the number of penalty kills you have is not of critical importance, it seems like. Your shorthanded goals for, so the ones that you score while you are shorthanded, not of critical importance, it looks like. Time shorthanded per games played, not of critical importance. What else here is interesting? Penalty kill percentage, 0.46. So again, moderate kind of correlation. Power play opportunities, not of critical importance. What else? Power play goals for, again, moderate. Power play opportunities per game played. That's where, so we've got power play opportunities is 0.188. And time short-handed, where was that? Time short-handed per games played is 0.06. So what you could argue is the more power plays you can get, so having power plays is more important to your success than the number of penalty kills you have. So it's more important for you to have power play opportunities than it is to avoid penalty kills, basically, is what I would argue from that, or contrasting those two data points there. What else do we have? That's basically it. So really, your success rate on the power play and penalty kill are both. So power play percentage 0.499. Where's penalty kill percentage? And penalty kill percentage is 0.460. So they're essentially the same. So there's a moderate correlation between your power play and penalty kill percentage and your point percentage. So basically your ability to win. So and really, like I said, more or less all these data points are in the moderate kind of range. Anyone that's like really all that important to bring up, it's in the moderate range. So really, we'll comment on this as well. So shots for per games played, since we have the data point here, .453. So again, in the moderate kind of range, leaning towards weak correlation, and likewise for shots against. So both shots against for and against are not of critical importance, but they're relevant, you could say. And again, coming back to power play percentage and penalty kill percentage, it's basically the same, and there's not really much more to say than that. So they're I guess in summary, they're important, but they're not the most important thing out there, which the data point we saw before, and we might as well do it again since we're here. Where can I do this? Give me one sec. So that equals that minus that. And then we want that like that. Good and good. Okay, so one more sec. And the reason I'm doing this is because, for one, if you haven't seen it, but second, just a contrast. So, like I said, so power play percentage and penalty kill percentage, the correlation between those, and point percentage, 0.499 for power play percentage, and penalty kill, 0.460. And so again, that's moderate, you could say, the correlation. And what I wanted to contrast with is something that we discovered in a different stream, where the correlation between goal differential, which is the highlighted cell here, and point percentage is 0.967, which is extremely high. It's nearly, well, if you consider this chart here, it's nearly perfect, the correlation between differential and point percentage. Now, again, intuitively, that makes sense because the more you outscore your competition, the more likely you are to win. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but yeah, it's like we spoke of in that stream, the fact that goals for and goals against are essentially the same correlation with point percentage. It doesn't really, your goals for don't matter any more than your goals against. What it matters most is your differential. And the reason I'm bringing this up again is to contrast. So if your power play percentage is 0.499, like I said, that's moderate. But if you contrast that with differential 0.967, it kind of shows you the difference that power play percentage is relevant, it's important, but it's not as critical as, for example, the difference between your goals for and goals against, which, again, like I said, is kind of obvious, but sometimes it's better demonstrated with data calculations and all that kind of stuff. So So just wanted to show that. Also, it helps me because I have all this stuff on one spreadsheet, but I think it's good kind of to see those two data points so you know the comparative relevance, I guess, of each data point. So, yeah, so I think that kind of summarizes everything. Uh, I guess the stream in the end took longer than anticipated, maybe because of a couple little problems in the way of me screwing up with not getting the spreadsheet right. But I mean, it didn't take that long to fix, and yeah. So anyway, so that kind of gives you an idea there just about how important special teams are to a team's success. And give me 1 sec. I want to make sure there wasn't another point. Yeah. And then, like I said, as a percentage of total goals for and goals against, it's about 20.7% is the representation of power play goals for or penalty kill goals against. So, so clearly it's a chunk. It's not a massive chunk, but it is a chunk. And again, from the correlations, it's relevant, but not the most relevant thing or of critical importance. It's just important, is a good way to put it. And I think that's it for today. There's not really much more to say. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. Otherwise, channel homepage has upcoming streams. Should be 2 p.m. Eastern daily, except for Sundays. Any comments, leave them in the comments. Suggestions, same thing. And last thing I did say yesterday, also want to remind, is next Friday, trade deadline day, I'm going to be doing a full day stream covering the trade deadline. Now, when I say full day, it's going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I looked back to, well, I only looked at last year, and that it looks like that's when the trades more or less start. I might miss one or two. And then likewise, I mean, the days preceding the deadline day, there's going to be a few, of course. But yeah, so if you don't have something like TSN, I don't know if anybody else really does trade deadline day coverage. I think there's one channel in the States, is it ESPN? I think. But anyways, so if you don't have access to that, you can watch my stream. My stream will tell you all the trades because I'm going to watch. I think in this case TSN, but I'll choose whatever I feel like at the time. And so I'll do all the monitoring for you. You can just tune into my stream and I'll tell you things as the trades as they break and all that. So gives you guys an option of something other than those channels that you might not have. So anyways, just wanted to give a reminder of that and some more specific details because I just determined those this morning. And yeah, so otherwise we'll see you on Monday. I don't have the subject posted, but I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about, and it's related to draft picks from a management perspective, and I think it's going to be a 3-part series that I'm going to do. So a bit of a teaser. As long as that doesn't change, but I'm nearly certain that's what I'm going to do. So anyways, I'll see you guys again on Monday, and thanks for tuning in again.